Yeah, guys. So that was this decline here is the prudence card. My sense is that we have another big move higher. For a few reasons, we've got correlations here to yesterday's Magus card. We've got correlation to the Chariot card. The Chariot card is a bullish card that precedes a decline. And then we have a trade opportunity at the end of the day. Well, it would make sense based on what we had transpire early in the day where we had a trade opportunity that this would be a closing trade of a bullish trade. So prudence, I chose not to do anything in the midst of this move to the downside. And now we should be seeing another move higher. There's a good trade tomorrow. It looks like first thing in the morning at a low, opening up calls, selling those midday. When we crisscross back and forth through the same price level that we bumped up against at the close today. That's a pretty solid trade right there, guys. Hey guys, if you're just popping on the TikTok, you can follow along with us live on YouTube. We're looking at the S&P 500 chart live, side by side with the tarot spread that we have done for the day. We did the spread back in July. It's one of like over 1,000 that we have recorded. One-day spreads of the S&P 500. So in any case, we're looking at tomorrow. There's a pretty good trade, buying at a low first thing in the morning, selling midday when we reach the price level that we will close today at. And what I see happening here is we have the prudence card, a false top, and a decline that's like to scare you. But then after the prudence card, there's another move to the upside with some strong correlators. So my sense is we have a big move here, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Um, 415 is looking like an important price level. I'd say wherever we close today, the price level that we close today at, Philip, that would be the important price level, but it's likely right around 415. Hey, Jessica. Hey guys, so I'm also on TikTok if you're interested in the finance aspect. That's my specialty. I do all sorts of readings, but I do have a specialty in finance. I predict the stock market with an accuracy and a detail that nobody else on the planet is capable of doing. So if you're into that sort of thing, you can follow along on our Tarot for Traders YouTube channel right here, Tarot for Traders on YouTube. We're looking at the S&P 500 live. If you're interested in a different type of reading, just ask your question in the comments here on TikTok, and I will get to it. There's really no need to type it more than once. Really, I will get to it. I promise you, you don't need to type it more than once. Just leave the question there and be patient, and I will get to it, my friends. So like this is really looking. It's not always the case where you see like the same card in two different points, two different readings, and it like has the same price level. It's not always the case, but my sense is that this is one of those cases. Based on where it transpires, it's a trade point. It's a trade opportunity here at the end of the day, where the virtue card appears, and then we have the virtue card at a high. It's also correlated to the Queen of Wands. It's the Queen of Wands energy that we have on the 1 month overview. It's all the way out here at the end of the month. So way ahead of what we have scheduled. This whole area is kind of like shrunk and then stretched and shrunk and stretched. So, but point being is that I sense this crest is probably going a little bit further than the 24th or the 25th. We have a down tomorrow. I think we probably, hard to say if we open down. We might open down and then push higher really early, and that's my sense is there's a low here. I'll want to open up long positions here tomorrow in the morning and sell them at this price level. And just to repeat it for people that are just hopping on, the price level midday tomorrow at the high is going to be the same price level that we have at the closing levels today on the S&P. So I'm going to use that as a closing price point marker for tomorrow's trade, which is looking really promising. We have a big move. So we start out at a low. We have a big move, opportunity to open up a long position in the midst of a decline, and then a big move to the upside out of oversold territory. We start to rotate sideways along support, and midday we crisscross back and forth 3 times through the same price level that we have that we'll close today at. So a really solid trade there, and you can see now, guys, we've already moved a notable amount higher since I mentioned this, and that's based on this wealth card here. We had the Hermit card, right? This was the Hermit card, or excuse me, the Hermit energy that we have on the 1 month overview. Yes, I do, Besa. I do personal financial readings. You can check them out at our website, Tarot for Traders. Let me grab. I gotta write that sign again, but let's see if I can. Yeah, it's backwards on there. Let me flip this around. All right, so that's the website right here, guys. Right here, tarotfortraders.com. And if you go to tarotfortraders.com to the services page, you can book a personal financial reading with me. You can always contact me through YouTube or through the website. If you sign up as a member on the website Tarot for Traders, which is free, by the way, you're able to message me right through the website. Yeah, just go to the website Tarot for Traders. Appreciate the interest, Besa. And I'd appreciate it, maybe leave me a message. Let me know your feedback on your experience on the website, because we're trying to make it more user friendly, make it a better experience. So, anything that stands out to you that you like or don't like on the website while you're there, please let me know. I'd really appreciate that. That's very valuable information. We're looking to grow, and we're doing a great job of growing, obviously. When you predict the stock market with the accuracy that we're predicting the stock market, how could you not grow? What's making us grow slowly is people's doubt. People are so certain, but I mean, it's understandable. I mean, I tease it, I make fun of it. Sometimes it really gets under my skin, but really, it's understandable, because what we do here, if you're gonna believe what we do here and take the time to go and then look and see the truth, it's going to make you question everything that you know about reality. And most people just don't want to question their reality. They built their whole life on what they think of their reality, even though they haven't thought much about it. Me, on the other hand, I spent my whole life thinking about reality. That's how I came to realize the cause of reality, which allows me to do what I do. Yeah, appreciate it, Besa. Appreciate the interest. All right, guys, so just put that back on the chart there. Just bear with me if you're hopping on the TikTok. I'm going to start answering some questions there. We're doing TikTok and we're doing YouTube at the same time. If you're interested in following on our YouTube channel for finance reasons, because we're doing financial tarot on right now live on the S&P 500 chart, you can do that on our Tarot for Traders YouTube website, or our Tarot for Traders YouTube channel. All right, guys, so let's see what we got here. Antonia, I moved to Ottawa for school. That's a no. Whoa, and a second card just kind of appeared. Interesting. So there's a male father figure, or it could be a female father figure with air trait signs that's involved somehow. There's like a piece of news, or maybe there's something like legal, or something like there's some piece of news or some sort of like contradictory thinking, or he's kind of like going back and forth about thinking. But the answer to your question, Antonio, or excuse me, Antonia, is no. All right, this is for Jen Midkiff. Will my husband return to me soon? I'm sorry, Jen, that's a no. Something goes wrong, debauch. So it may at one point appear that, yeah, like something goes wrong that like changes plans. You know, there's plans for him to come see you at some point, but they get changed. Sorry to say, Jen. I am having a lovely Wednesday. I appreciate it, Leah. Or Alicia? I'm doing well. How are you? This is for Jessica. Will I get a job offer soon? Yes. And it looks like you get the job. Victory card. That was Jessica here, 7. Hey, Louise. Louise. Yeah, I got plenty of recommendations on books. What are you into? I read a lot of nonfiction. I read a lot of books that help me to develop my abilities, things about metaphysics, philosophy, psychic journals, Hermeticism, Western magic, Eastern magic, like all sorts of stuff. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, a very good book. I had a full-blown awakening very, very shortly after finishing that book. So that put my mind in the right state of mind to open to an awakening. It was a near-death experience, but that doesn't change the fact that it was very, very closely tied to that book. All right, this is for Louise. Or Louise, I should say. This is for Louise Allum. Will Connor reach out again? Hey guys, I'm going to get to you real quick on YouTube. For Louise Allum, will Connor reach out again? Ooh. So this guy, Connor's obviously an air sign. I mean, I pulled these cards. I mean, he's obviously an air sign. And those are both yeses, by the way. So I'd say yes, he's going to. And he's an air sign. There's probably a lot of back and forth thoughts going on in his mind. He's kind of like battling over thoughts in his mind, it seems. Hi, Brady. I do yes and no questions, Brady. Yes. Hi, Denise. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Jessica. Thanks for the follow, Jen. Hello, Jennifer. Relationship ideations. I do anything. I mean, I just happen to have a strong understanding of the stock market because I was a Wall Street broker when I had my near-death experience. And I've been trading since I was 20 years old. So I've been trading for over 20 years. But I mean, it's not like it's not like they only tell me stuff about the stock market. They tell me what I ask about, you know. Okay, so Denise, will your autistic toddler get to go to Anderson School this fall? Oh, I hope so. That's a yes. Full steam ahead. That's a yes. There's likely a move in there. That school's likely not close to you, I'm guessing, based on this card. This is for Jen Gonzalez. Is Gregory thinking of me today? That's a yes. That's an affirmative, and he's thinking of you with his heart. Will Blackberry's price go up soon? That's a negative. Got the disappointment card. So you're likely expecting it to do so, but it's not going to, my friend. Sorry to say. Not soon, anyways. Hey guys, if you're just hopping on the TikTok, we are doing live readings here. I am a world-class psychic. I'm just kind of like breaking out into the business, but you better believe I'm the only person on the planet that can predict the stock market by the hour with a 98% average accuracy every single day for years. And it's proven. It's on YouTube. Like all of September is already up or scheduled. Some of October is already scheduled. All of August has been up. You know, I mean, so you go look at it. I'm not going to try and prove it to you. You either take the time to go look at these things or you don't. But the fact is that is something that nobody else on the planet is capable of doing. And my skills do not end with the stock market. It's just, I like to use the stock market because the charts are public and they're measurable. How do you argue with that? It's not like I'm saying like somewhere down 10 years from now, some guy's going to come see you and he's the right guy. And how do you know if that's right or wrong? I'm telling you the market's going to go up between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. It either does or it doesn't, right? I'm the only one with the balls to do that. So I'm not your average psychic, if you will. That's why it says world-class psychic. And yes, we are doing free. The way that you can help out, guys, I'm doing this for exposure. I've just kind of like come out of the psychic closet, if you will, and I'm looking to build a real name for myself. The stock market is a way for me to wake up people who are looking at the wrong things for the most part. I mean, there's plenty of people in Wall Street that are in it for the right reasons, but the ones that really need the help, all they're paying attention to is the money. So if I can predict the money, they start paying attention to how. And then I can show them how, because the how is the same for everything in reality. You're welcome, Besa. I'm picking up on the summertime, actually. Picking up on the summertime, so maybe next year. I appreciate it, Besa. You know, sometimes it's tough because this type of life is very, very isolating. You gotta understand, when you meet people, when you go out and you meet people, what do they ask you? Hey, what do you do? Hey, what do you do? Oh, I'm a professional psychic. I predict the stock market. How many of those people do you think continue talking to me? I don't care. It's like I'm not gonna lie. I don't care. They either believe me or they don't. I don't lie. That's part of how I have my abilities, because I walk the path of grace. Sometimes I fall off, less and less and less, but I quickly get myself back on. You know. All right, let's do some more TikTok, guys. Just be patient if you're just hopping on. I will get to your questions. No need for you to put the question more than once. I will get to it. I promise you. All right, this is for Henry. Will I see Paris this weekend? Okay, so I gotta know It's the universe card. So this is probably a woman that's she's either hiding something or she's very intuitive, very like in she might be psychic actually. This woman, but that's a no. You're welcome, Jessica. Well, sure. Oh man, I hate it when it does that. Spins up. Sharika, will I open up spiritually? I could send you spiritual energy right now if you like. Let's do that. I wouldn't be surprised if you have an awakening pretty soon, Starseed. Thanks for the follow. This is for Atu Pele. Is Renard happy wherever he is? Oh, I hope Renard's happy. Oh, there. That's a yes. That's a yes. He is happy. I'm glad to say. Give me 1 second, TikTok guys. I gotta open up my I gotta open up my stock charts again. Sometimes E-Trade just closes them on me. It's really annoying. I do have a stock chart that's being built. It's a personal stock chart for ESO meta-analysis. It has a lot of the tools that I utilize to predict the stock market built into it, as well as like really customized astrological data. You can check it out at esometa.com. And we currently have a Kickstarter running. If you're interested in financial astrology, you want to go to esometa.com right here. Much appreciated. But the best way that you can give back, guys, since these readings are free, it does take quite a lot of energy to do this regularly. A way that you can give back is to share this live feed with somebody. That's what I'm looking to do, is build exposure. I was hiding for quite a long time, most of my life, and I'm like, whatever. I'd see him coming now. You know what I mean? I'd see him coming, so I'm not worried about it. Catch me if you can, my friends. I appreciate all the hearts. Yeah, so best way to give back, you can send diamonds and stuff too. That's awesome. I love when that happens. But really, shares are awesome. I really appreciate shares. Appreciate hearts too. I appreciate everybody watching. What's your question, Unlimited Long? I'll send some your way, Philip. Send you some energy right now. So I traveled to Korea a long time ago. It was 2008. Actually, it was not too shortly after. It was about a year after my first major awakening. I went to South Korea with $40 in my pocket and no bank account. I'll add. I had some balls on me, but I went to South Korea to travel with a few Americans from this martial arts studio, energy practice martial arts studio that I was going to in New York, and we practiced and we studied with the founder of the martial art, Don Mudo. When we went to Korea, it turned out to be very, very culty, a little bit too much for my taste, but the skills that I learned, how to channel energy, how to focus and move your intention from one chakra to another chakra. I mean, that's really a big key part of what I'm able to do. I mean, I could do healing, I could find things. If it's a psychic ability, I could do it. It's all from the same exact cause. Everything that we experience in reality comes from the same cause. And once you understand that and you learn to utilize it, I call it practical metaphysics. But really, practical metaphysics is the art of controlling your mind. Your mind creates your reality. It doesn't perceive your reality. It actually projects your reality. Well, it perceives it too, but it projects it just as much. Are you on the right path in life, Unlimited Long? I think if you have doubts about it, you might want to make an adjustment. It doesn't necessarily, Unlimited Long doesn't necessarily need to be like a huge, life-changing event. I don't know what it is that your path is, but my sense is that if you have doubts about whether or not you're on it, that's an answer in itself. Looks like you're looking for peace. You want peace. That's what it looks like. You want to find peace. Look, sometimes when you get lost, you forget, you don't know where to start. It helps to go back to the heart. What are you passionate about? I gotta tell you, I'm so passionate about what I do here in predicting the stock market for people and proving to people that you can do anything, even predict the stock market, which on Wall Street and on CNBC you'll hear at least 100 times a day. You can't time the market, you can't time the market, you can't time the market, because they don't want you to think that you can time the market. But my friends, we do it at tarotfortraders.com and the Tarot for Traders YouTube channel every single day. It's consistent. It's something that you can rely on practically in the real world. So let them those naysayers say, but the point is that it took me a long time to get here, and being passionate about what I do is the only reason why I was able to get here. I lost over the period of first 15 years of me figuring this out. I lost over $250,000 figuring out how to do this through trial and error. You could say that I paid for a master's degree in psychic finance, which really I did. I just wish it didn't take 15 years, but in any case, there's a good 7 years after that where I was pretty damn successful with it. My accuracy is in the high 90s. So for those skeptics that are like, oh, see, he was wrong about that, blah, 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 big deal. I leave the wrong ones up. I leave the right ones up. I don't care. I don't even look back. Somebody else scores them for me. If I make 10 statements and 9 of them are correct, that's a 90% accuracy. My accuracy predicting the stock market is in the 98th percentile. I could tell you this card right here on a technical chart is a decline to and through a support level to meet a secondary support level that's important on the time frame of the chart that's being looked at. And when it meets that secondary support level, it rotates sideways along it. This represents a red candlestick with a long wick on the top and a short body at the bottom. It took me 15 years of taking losses, even when I was right. I mean, I knew I was right way before I started making money. That's the irony. So what it took for me to get this far, my friends, there's one reason, one single thing that I possessed that allowed me to make it this far and to be able to do what everybody says is impossible. And they're all experts, even though they get 55% accuracy, and everybody's like, oh, I can legally take advice from him. I can't legally give you financial advice. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. It doesn't matter that my accuracy is about 90% better than the average good analyst that can tell you legally. What a silly crock of shit. Excuse me. I hope I don't get banned for that. Excuse me. So Yeah, there's that. Yeah, you're right, man. You got it, dude. You got it, Unlimited. All right, so Henry, will I see Paris this weekend? I believe we answered that one, didn't we? Uh, Denise, I love you. Thank you. Oh, you appreciate it, Denise. I love you too. Star, will just Sean try to get back in a relationship with me? This is for Star. No, I'm sorry, that's a no. Star. Hi, Y. Atupele. Is Renard happy where he is? That's a yes. That's an affirmative. He is. Willie Taylor. Can we talk about Jesus Christ? What would you like to talk about? I mean, I think Jesus was likely a very enlightened individual. When you reach a certain level of enlightenment, you are capable of doing things on the earthly plane. You know, and the only way that you become that enlightened is through a spiritual evolution. You can't get that far and be a bad person. It does not work that way. Although there'll be plenty of people that want to say you're bad, want to say, ooh, that guy's evil. He's using tarot cards. Ooh, that guy's evil. He's healing people with energy. He talks to spirits. He's evil. These are people that want to hate. These are people that spread hate. They spread an evil eye. They don't even understand that they're creating evilness in the world by saying those things. So you have to ignore them. But yeah, I mean, I believe Jesus was a very enlightened individual. I mean, you know, his crown chakra was supposedly glowing. That happens at a super high vibrational frequency. So likely a different version of a Buddha. You know, different. You know, you would call it a Messiah in Judaism. I'm not sure what you would call it in Islam. I would like to know, though, actually. All right, so Michelle, does Jennifer talk bad about me to Sean? This is for Michelle. Hey guys, if you're just hopping on the TikTok, just be patient. We will get to your questions. I got about 34 messages ahead of you. Does Jennifer, and a good way to pay back since this is free, guys, share this live feed with somebody. Much appreciated for doing that. Don't forget to follow. We'll be doing this quite often. All right, so does Jennifer talk bad about me to Sean? This is for Michelle. Ooh. My sense is yes. It's a weird card, the strife card for that. Let me see. Called the strife card. Matter of fact, there's nothing being spoken at all. That's what it is. It's a no. It's a no. It's not that she's not speaking. It's not that she's speaking poorly of you. There's actually really no speaking about you going on. So be comforted in that. That was for Michelle. Will I move into a house this year? This is for Jessica here. That's a yes. Excuse me. That's a no. In the case of this, it's gonna look like everything that you do to try and buy a house is gonna, like, everything that could possibly happen to keep you from buying a house is gonna happen. That's what it's gonna feel like. Here's the key. You will buy a house eventually. It's the futility card. The futility card is a positive energy in the face of seemingly overwhelming headwinds or seemingly overwhelming odds against you. That's what the futility card is. So it's going to seem like, no, it's not this year, most likely not this year, but you will eventually. And the key to this happening is that when it gets really tough and it seems like that house is never going to happen and everything's trying to keep you from getting that house, it is crucial that in your mind you continue to think positively about receiving a house in the future. If in those moments where everything looks dark and bleak, you give in to those negative thoughts, what you will do, my friend, is manifest that into your future and you will not receive that house. As of right now, your positive mentality is manifesting a house into your future. Do not fall victim to the trap of expecting it before it comes and then being like, oh, it's not happening. That happens to so many manifestors. Be patient. Patience is about waiting till you receive what it is you're waiting for, not about waiting till you've waited till you think you waited long enough. That's not patience. Hopefully that helps, Jessica. Patricia, will things get better between my husband and I? I hope so. Okay, so he's obviously like I got the Emperor card, and the Devil card. So he's obviously like really taking care of taking care of the family. He presents himself as a ruler of the family, or of the relationship, I should say. And the Devil card means that there's something tricky going on. Maybe not everything's being said, or something's not as it seems. It is something it'll get better, but there's something being missed, or something isn't as it appears. And things will get better, but right now things are not as they appear, whatever that means to you. That was for Patricia. Hey guys, if you're just hopping on the TikTok, just be patient. There's about 40 messages ahead of you. Alright guys, if I'm going to go to the bottom because it's getting too far away, so if I missed your question, feel free to ask it again. Don't keep asking it, but feel free to ask it again if I missed your question. I will get to it. Alright, thank you for the shares, Jessica. Really appreciate it. At Tupele, will my business work out perfectly fine this time around? I mean, without pulling the cards, knowing quite a lot about business, I've built... No barking. I've built 8 businesses in my life, 5 of them successfully, and I can tell you, like, your business, very unlikely will it go work out perfectly. But you know, I mean, there's always things that we don't foresee. But is it going to be successful? Let's see. I got the defeat card, my friend. I'm sorry to say. So you might want to think about making some sort of adjustment to the business. Doesn't mean you need to close shop. What you could do is get creative. If you need a creative consultant, I do that as well. Just check out my website, tarotfortraders.com. I do creative, intuitive business consultation as well. But what I would say is you wanna think about it for a bit and find a way to adjust what your business is doing so that it will be successful. Linda, will I hear from DeMarco this month? Ooh. Looks like you two are going to have some fun this month. That's the Lover's card. So enjoy. You will be meeting up with this person in a romantic way, it appears. Theodora, will I pass this year of university till mid-September? That's a yes. It's gonna be a challenge. There's gonna be a lot of hard work involved. It's the Ace of Swords card. So a lot of work, a lot of mind power, of thought power. This also represents the way that you're thinking about what you're doing, the way that you're thinking in your life, not just about studying and you know, absorbing knowledge, but how you think about what you're going to be like. Are you going to be successful? Don't doubt yourself, my friend. You're smart. You have what it takes to be successful. Don't doubt yourself. Trust in the universe that if you do what you know you need to do, you will come out on top. And you will. That was for Theodora. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Zahira. Zahira, will I be successful in my academic journey? Yeah, it works out for you quite well. Looks like you get a solid footing, a stable foundation in a job or a career, what have you, from it. This is for Jewel or Julia. Will N reach out Friday? Will N reach out on Friday? That's a no. He will not. Something goes wrong. Aisha, does Skander love and want a future with me? 2 questions. Yes, he does love you. He's not sure if he wants a future. Like, you know, like if you're talking about marriage, not sure about it. But there's definitely something to do with either banking or finance or the stock market. Maybe you guys start a business together. The Skander, this is for... Oh, excuse me. Antonia, will I get into a relationship with Bryce? That's affirmative. Bryce is either a man with some money, or he understands money, or he works in business, or it's a female with masculine traits. Yasmina, will A reach out? When will A reach out? Prince of Cups. I'd say likely in October, like mid-October to November, somewhere between October 13th and November 22nd is most likely. And he's likely a water sign. Either the guy's a water sign or he has feelings for you, or possibly both. But this is somebody around the same age or maybe younger than you. That has the traits of a water sign. That's Yasmina. So again, Yasmina, the timing on that between October 13th and November 22nd. Linda, will I hear from DeMarco this month? Hey guys, if you're just hopping on the TikTok, just be patient. We will get to your questions. There's about 17 messages ahead of you. Will I hear from DeMarco this month? That's a yes. You will hear from him. Looks like there's a fight that's going to come to a conclusion. There's a truce. You know, you guys make up, basically. That was for Linda. You're welcome, Metude. Any messages from your spirit guides? This is for Jessica here, 7. Any messages from your spirit guides? I'm gonna play some music real quick. My guides talk to me through the music. It's like my #1 gift. It's called clairaudience. So I'm gonna play it in my ears, see what they tell me. It's really an awesome gift. It's like they talk to me all day long in the background. It's like this ongoing conversation with music and television sometimes. I'm going to come back to that one, Jessica. I'm going to let them come in. Sherry Ann, is someone doing bad on you? Didn't feel good lately. Let's find out for you. This is for Sherry Ann Moti. That's yes. And this is somebody who's in a ruler position. Maybe he's a boss, or he's somebody with some sort of authority over you. It's a male figure with authority. So look out for that individual, Sherry Ann. Let me send you. All right, I put a bubble of light, and a card just flew out. A tower card just flew out, so something's gonna go wrong. Like, look out! There's some sort of like mini disaster. But you'll be protected. We put a bubble of light around you. Just have faith. You'll be fine. Do what you. It's not. My sense is that you know how to handle when somebody's doing bad on you. So do what you got to do. You're welcome, Nick. I believe that answer to that, will I move to Ottawa? Where did it go? This is for Cece. When will Jeff S. reach out? So there's some sort of disruption, some sort of interference at play. That's, you know, the reason for not reaching out. There's something going on. Eventually, though, whatever that is fixed, and he does reach out, and that's the victory card. Victory card, it'll be like... roughly 6 days. Roughly 6 days is my sense. Hey you guys, just if you think I skipped your question, just repeat the question. This thing moves too fast and it's on an iPad, so I'm not purposefully ignoring you guys. Appreciate the follow. Alright, this is for Mary. Will Greg commit to a relationship with you? This is for Mary. Will Greg commit to a relationship with me? With you? That's a yes. That's a big yes. That's a hell yes. Get excited. Atu Pele, should you give up on Renard? That's a no. You should not give up on Renard, Atu Pele. Yeah, guys, because this thing is on an iPad, it keeps, like, scrolling past a bunch of people to get to the bottom, so... Hey guys, you can book a reading, your private reading on the website tarotfortraders.com. Doesn't need to be finance related. That's a yes. You should tell him your thoughts. That's for Audrey. Should you tell Fabian you have feelings for him? Ace of Swords. That's a yes. Things may not go as exactly as you expect, though. This is for Troy. Should I ask Tamaya to be intimate with you? Should you ask Tamaya to be intimate with you? That's a no. That's a no, Troy. Sorry to say. Appreciate it. Rianne, will I find new love? So you need to change. My sense is that you need to change the way that you're thinking about it. You have a very pessimistic viewpoint of your relationship, your future relationships and possibilities. But my friends, this is infinity, Rianne. It's infinity. Okay, infinity. The implications of infinity means that there's more than one person out there for you. There's infinite people out there for you. So all you need to do is change the way that your mind thinks about the scenario, what you expect from the next person that you become intimate with, and you will attract that which you think about it. The mind is like a magnet. That was for Rianne. All right, this is, thanks for the lollipop, Rory. This is for Lori Almeida. I'm waiting on a large amount of money coming in soon. Will it come before November? That's a negative. It will not come before November. I'm sorry to say, Lori. And if you're wondering when it'll come, well, like you are right now, I will. Let's see about some timing. It's the Three of Wands. Check my notes on the actual dates of that. Between March and April. Yeah, it's looking like between March and April, Lori. And the Virtue card, it means like maintain positivity while you're waiting for this. Maintain positivity. Well, and then Rory, when will Kay reach out? Hey guys, if you're hopping on the TikTok just now, be patient, I will get to you. There's about 15 messages ahead of you. I'm gonna have to take a break relatively soon and do some finance stuff on my YouTube. Ten of Cups. Let me take a look at my notes here. Between March 11th and March 20th. Rory, that was for Rory. Between March 11th and March 20th. The other option, there's a couple other options, but really I think March 11th to March 20th or within 10 months. One of those two. Jessica here, is Mario faithful to you? That's a yes. He's a water sign, or he has very, very water sign traits. Like he's very sensitive. He has a lot of emotion. He gets passionate about things, you know. But he has a lot. He's ruled by emotion. This person, and it's a yes. To be clear, Mario is being faithful to you. My sense is he loves you. Does Renard think of you romantically at Tupele? That is yes, he does, Atupele. He does think of you romantically. I got the Knight of Cups as well. He might be a water sign. Either that or he really has some strong feelings for you. Krisha, will Jermel and me get back together? That's a success. That's a yes. That's a yes, Krisha. Hey guys, if you're interested in a private reading, you can book a private reading at tarotfortraders.com in the services pages. It's just a general consult. Way you can give back, guys, much appreciated for all these hearts and likes and diamonds and lollipops and all these cool things you guys are sending me. This is like new to me, but I love it. It's really cool. The best way you could give back is like through some of those things that send money, or even better, you can share. Just share this live feed with somebody. That's really why I'm doing this. I'm a very gifted psychic. I'm not limited to like tarot cards. I'm not limited to listening to spirits. I'm clairaudient. I'm clairsentient. I'm claircognizant. I'm clairvoyant. I mean, you name it. I'm called what you would refer to as a clair empath. Appreciate the rose. Thank you. All right, Zana, will M ever fall for you again? That's a big yes. And it'll either happen very soon or it'll happen very suddenly, or both. That's for Zana, yes. You're welcome, Rory. Thank you. Appreciate the follow, Rupert. Letitia, will Naku and Jacelyn what? You need to finish the question. I'm just gonna give you a yes or no. I don't need to know the question, guys. I really don't. You give me the question and I can give you some relevant information to it, but I don't need to know the question to answer yes or no. I actually passed the Series 7 exam, the practice test, without reading the questions. Alright, so this is for Letitia. The answer to your question, 4 of discs. I believe that's it. That's a no. He's not gonna fall for you again. I'm sorry. Or excuse me. That's for Niku and Jacelyn. Whatever the question is about Niku and Jacelyn, the answer is no. Appreciate the hearts, Jessica. Yashika, will I get the web news journalist job? Will I get the web news journalist job? Yashika. That's a yes. You will get that job. Looks like there's probably some sort of battle at play, or like there's like a competition at play, but there's a truce, some sort of truce comes to play, but that is a yes, Yashika. Congrats on that. Brianna, does Ishmael feel something bothering me? It's like, it's a no. It's the futility card. He doesn't know yet, but he will. He's gonna catch on. That's the futility card. Stack, will you find love? I sure hope so. That's a yes. You're looking for his fire sign. Stack, this is either a male, like a fire sign. A male with a fire sign is very adventurous, outgoing, inspirational. They add excitement to your life. And it's either a male or a female with male characteristics. But you want a fire sign, Stack. Does my husband want to reconcile? This is for Harpreet. Harpreet. Does my husband want to reconcile? Harpreet. Jeez. Oh. I'm sorry, it's a no. I'm sorry to say that, Heartbeat. The answer to your question is no. All right, this is for Crystal Baldwin. Crystal, is your boyfriend Mike being faithful to you? That's a big hell yes, he is. That was for Crystal Baldwin. Big yes. Fando, will I get permanent next year when my contract ends? Will you get permanent next year when your contract ends? I'm gonna get with you in just a second, Besa. That's a yes. It looks like there's quite a bit of like hard work disruptions. Like you got to put in a lot of effort here, but it is a yes. That was for Thando. Hey guys, if you think I skipped your question, I'm not doing it intentionally. It's just I'm using an iPad and it's scrolling way too fast. So feel free to post your question again. This is Adrian, is Aldane cheating? Adrian, is Aldane cheating? That's a no. That is a no for Adrian. Aldane is not cheating. Rajan Pokrel, will I get a US visa? Oh, I hope so. I got a no, Rajan. I'm sorry. Alice, does Dennis love me? Does Dennis love Alice? That's an affirmative. Dennis does love you. There's travel involved here. Maybe one of you needs to move closer to the other one. There's like probably a long distance type of thing going on, or one of you has a lot of travel in their career that keeps you apart. All right, Besa, your crypto portfolio almost 50%. Will you get your initial investment back? Soon? How long will it take? Why don't I give you a date? Well, let's make sure that's a yes. It should be a yes. Yeah, that's a big yes. We got the wealth card for that. Doesn't get more yes than that when we're talking about crypto. And the 10 of discs. Let me look at my notes on dates. Hey guys, if you're hopping on the TikTok, just be patient. I am doing YouTube as well. I will get to you. If you feel like I missed your question, it was not intentional. Just ask it again. What's happening is I'm using an iPad to do the TikTok, and it's scrolling way too fast. There's currently 27 messages ahead of you. September 12th. September 12th, between the 12th and the 22nd, Besa. You should make it back. And that really does seem pretty accurate based on what I see for crypto. There's a notable move. I believe it's the Bitcoin reading that I just put out, or it's coming out today or something. There's a Bitcoin reading for September coming out relatively soon. There's a very big move in September to the upside for crypto, guys. So be on the lookout for that. Do not get shaken out now. That's what they're trying to do, is shake you out. Hopefully that helps, Besa. And there's that big ass move I was talking about. Bang! If you're just joining on TikTok and you're interested in financial, psychic finance, you can go to our YouTube channel. We're looking at the S&P 500 chart live right now, side by side with the tarot reading we did for it. Been extremely accurate thus far. If you're not interested in the finance, just leave your question in the comments here on TikTok. I will get to it, but you must be patient, my friends. There's currently 37 messages ahead of you. Alice does... Oh, excuse me. So just scrolled. Jasmine, does Jonathan have romantic feelings for Jasmine? That's a big yes. He does have romantic feelings for you, Jasmine. Andy, will I receive a job appointment later this month? Yes, this is something to do with contracts, I believe. Something to do with contracts or legalities, maybe some sort of like it's information or legal. Information or legal, that's the business or the contract. And this is a yes, my friend, so congrats on that. Esther, how does Craig Easton feel towards me? Guys, you don't need to put last names if you don't want to. Really, you don't even need to put anything. You could just ask for a yes or no, and I can answer it. But if you do put more, I can obviously give you more relevant information. It's mixed. He has mixed feelings towards you. There's a lot of conflicted feelings going on. But one thing's for sure, they are thinking about you. This is this is for Esther. Does Craig Easton feel towards me? Conflicting feelings, but they definitely have you on their mind. This is for Gomo. Will L reach out to fix things? Whoa, currently 71 messages. Will L reach out to fix things? Gomo. That's a yes. There's happiness ahead for you, Gomo, so that's a yes. Sangam, will I go Europe? Will you go to Europe this year? Appreciate it, Besa. My business could really use it right now. Like, it's been so hard for people to catch on. They just don't want to believe it. That's a yes. That's a yes. There's an adventure ahead. It looks like you're probably gonna go with a male fire sign, possibly like a father figure. Or you're going to visit somebody who's a fire sign. But that's a yes, Sangam. This is for Uro. Oh, excuse me. Uro, is A really interested in you? No, that's a no. Uro, sorry about that. Lindsay, will Scott reach out to you soon? Yes, that's an affirmative. Lindsay, yes, he will. Billy, am I on the right path? Billy, so we're always on the right path. It's a matter of if we take the shortcut or the short path, or we take the long route around. But let's get a yes or no answer for you. Ooh, something to do with art. This is the art card. Yes, you should go for art. Something artistic, something creative. You can create some real masterpieces, my friend. Billy, go for it. Will we meet soon? Will Eldon and Arjola meet soon? Or will we meet soon? It's Arjola Eldon. Will we meet soon is the question. Gotcha. Will we meet soon? That's a no. There's a lot of worry going on there. I think before you meet this individual, Arjola, before you meet this individual that you're looking to meet, there needs to be an adjustment. You need to stop worrying about whether or not you're going to meet them. You're not going to meet them soon. That doesn't mean you're not going to meet them, okay? You need to change the way that you think, and once the way that you think has then transmuted over time into your reality, then you'll meet them. But as long as you're thinking, oh, will I ever see them? Will I ever see them? It's like watching a kettle boil, right? How long does it take the pot to boil? Guys, it could take long amount of time. I mean, an inch, if you cut it in half, you get half an inch. Cut that half an inch in half. What do you get? Quarter of an inch. Cut that in half, an eighth of an inch. My point is you keep cutting it in half. When do you run out of time? Never. You never run out of time if you just keep cutting time in half. Never, ever, ever do you run out of it. And that is what you call a rational proof. It's a proof that infinity exists using rationale and logic. Oro, that's a no. This is for Luis. Will Neil change his ways after coming out of rehab? Oh, I hope so. I really hope so. It's the prudence card. So listen, it's not going to be a walk in the park by any means. Okay? You need to be cautious. You need to watch over this person and be cautious. Like, they could fall back into old routines if people aren't cautious. This is for Ari or Ari? A-E-R-E is the name. How does Danton feel about our situation right now? Huh, interesting. So, one of you is a spiritual teacher. Ari, one of you has like, maybe it's not a spiritual teacher. I think it's a spiritual teacher, but you have some sort of like, you can give information, knowledge, wisdom to the other individual. One of the two of you towards the other one. My sense is that he may feel that you are. That's hard to say. It's one or the other there. Cheesy, will niche parents love me? That's a yes. Nish is probably an earth sign. Sydney, will I have a smooth... Oops, that one went way past me. Sorry, guys. If you think I missed your question, we're back up to the bottom of the chat. So if you think I missed your question, just ask it again. All right, I'm going to take a water break, guys. I will be back in just a moment. Ways that you can show support, guys, for all the free work that we do here at the Investor Profit. Follow. Don't forget to follow. I'm doing this all free for exposure. I was hiding for years of my life. I'll probably be world famous at some point. Hopefully, I'll be alive for it. But I will be world famous one day for my gifts. That's not a doubt in my mind. So in any case, this is all free. But you can. Go support our Tarot for Traders website or the Tarot for Traders YouTube channel. But most importantly, we're looking for exposure. So if you just share this live feed with somebody, thank you. Gifts as well, they're awesome. Hearts as well, really appreciate it. I'm gonna get a drink of water. I will be back, guys. Look at that move. Guys, if you're interested in the finance, I'm gonna do some YouTube now. It's 3:21. I every weekday around 3:30 I go live on our YouTube channel, Tarot for Traders, and we look at the live S&P 500 chart, and side by side with the tarot reading that we have done for the day, the following day, the day after that. Basically, we have all of August is up and some of September. Basically, we should have everything up until September 24th is now posted. I look to post these predictions of the S&P 500 by the hour, about a month ahead of time. But like this reading here today, the actual reading was conducted and photographed on July 7th, 2022, so over a month ahead of time. I developed my own form of tarot, so I use the classical system of tarot, without a doubt, definitely the pictorial representations, the system at play, but I added a level of pattern recognition I call esometa-analysis, which allows for like an extra amount of depth and an accurate way to time, like down to the hour. I can time down to the hour with this type of system, and I built it from scratch myself, friends. It doesn't exist elsewhere. There's not a psychic that knows it unless they bought my book. So I think probably what I'm going to do here, good old E-Trade. Jeez. So annoying. Hey, if you're hopping on the TikTok, guys, we are going to get to your questions right now. I'm doing a live feed with YouTube. I appreciate it, Joe. This was... One day you guys will find out what it took for me to get here. I mean, it was... My whole life has been a battle. You know, my whole life has been a battle. I was broke most of my life. Figuring this out, not having a real job because of the amount of time that this takes, and believing in it even though people were like, yo, you're crazy, yo, you're weird, yo, what are you doing? Get a real job. Well, my friends, it finally paid off. XRP has been done, my friend. We have XRP for August is up. XRP for September is posted as well. Bitcoin also block Eureka. If you just go to our channel and type in the search bar in our channel search bar, not the YouTube search bar, but our channel search bar. Type in Bitcoin, you'll get all of our Bitcoin readings. There's also a Bitcoin playlist. Or type in XRP, you'll get all of our XRP readings. And there's also an XRP playlist, but that stuff is up for sure. So check it out. Let me know what you think, Joe Eureka, or excuse me, Block Eureka. I appreciate it, Joe. Really do. Yeah, on our YouTube channel, Tarot for Traders Block. Yeah, you got it, my man. Thanks for the interest. So let me get that chart open. Come on, give me a chart. What is going on here? Probably too much running on my computer right now. Turn off my music. I think probably have too much going on for that. To answer that question about what the guides are saying, you need to do a reading for that one, really. There's just too much. I got too much going on, too many questions to stay on track of that. There we go. There's the chart. All right, here we go. Hey guys, if you're just hopping on the TikTok, we will be answering questions free. Right now we are doing from until 4 o'clock. There's a, we do like a live YouTube looking at the S&P 500 in relation to the reading, the tarot reading that we did for the day. I'd like for this chart to actually open. That would be nice. So there's that wealth move. We should have a little dip with like through a support, and then so probably this support here, I'm guessing. Let's put that horizontal. My sense is it's probably this support right here, roughly. All right, so we'll probably dip through that, but then we turn around and we reuse it as support, and then we have range bound in the last hour. We're bound by a range, and then remember, guys, the closing price level today on the S&P is going to be important for tomorrow's trade. We're going to want to know what that price level is as an exit strategy. There's a position, there's an opportunity in the midst of a decline right at the open. There's an opportunity there to open up a long position. And for a good day trade, sell it midday, roughly midday, when we hit that price level that we close at today. That's the trade for tomorrow. It's a pretty solid trade, my friends. More, even with tarot, certain trades are more solid than others. Some cards are more murky than others. Yeah, Joe, I'll tell you though, like the gaps, that has always been my weak spot. The irony is when I first started doing this with tarot, I'd look at the end of the day and I'd flip a card and it would tell me if there was a gap up or a gap down, and I'd position myself accordingly the next day, just close out at the open for some nice chunk of change. Then I started having all these experiences where things went haywire, yada yada yada. There's a lot of mental. I had a lot of mental battles that I had to conquer, and overnight between the days is when I'd be like really at my weakest. And so those things, like it became this like thing where the gaps, I used to like get them wrong a lot. Now it's more so like I'll call it if I see it rather than trying to do it. When I see it, I don't always see it. I'm not sure what you mean by super chat, Besa. Oh, do you mean on the website? There's the Wix app. It's called Spaces, and it allows you to chat with me. So in any case, we should see we've got this little dip going on here. We'll probably dip below this support level based on the luxury card, which is usually a decline to and through a support level, and then we turn around and we reuse that support as support. And then we should be range bound. I'm sensing we likely have a high here at the end of the day. That's my sense, is that there's a high here at the end of the day. We have see that? Yeah, look at the cross congruencies. So the trade card here, the Ace of Cups, it has a congruency with a high position, like a minor high energy here. It also is related to the Princess of Cups very strongly. So trade opportunity first thing in the morning tomorrow. We're going to get to questions here on TikTok in just a bit, my friends. Be patient. We just did a long stretch on TikTok, and now I got to take care of some of my YouTube guys. Oh, I can't. You can't do it yet because I'm not monetized. I appreciate it. If you want to donate money, though, you can always go to. You can always do the Cash App. I mean, there's a ton of ways, but Cash App is probably the easiest. When I hit 1,000 followers, then you'll be able to do super chat stuff. But I believe you need to have 1,000 followers and 400 hours of watch time, and then you can monetize with things like that. I really do appreciate the thought that counts, Besa, really. Oh, excuse me, block Eureka. It's the thought that counts, really. XRP, there's a big bullish move in XRP next month. There's a trade. One of my TikTok posts, there's a trade. I talk about a trade for XRP as well. But let me see XRP. Yeah, this is a big move higher out of the low. September is a big move to the upside. Let me see what we have for August, because we're still in August. Oh, excuse me. That's what I want. There's a different September. That's the old September. I redid it. I'm gonna have to look for the August one. That's the wrong August, but it's a big move to the upside. In September, you can see there's a failed attempt to break through key resistance, followed by a decline through support. But that's after we have some sideways rotation that increases with bullish momentum as we move forward into the month. We have lows early on in the month of September, highs towards the end of September. I mean, long-term XRP. Here, let me show you how to do. All right, check it. Block. I'm going to go to my YouTube channel. So right here, this one, not this search bar right here, but this one right here, when you're on the channel Tarot for Traders, type in XRP. XRP 10-year, June, July, August. September hasn't come out yet, I guess. September didn't come out yet? Huh. There's shit, and then I did XRP, I thought. Oops. There we go. Okay, XRP, 10-year, June. The September one didn't come out? I didn't post the September one? Maybe I never posted it. That's interesting. So I'll put that out tonight if I haven't posted it, because there's supposed to be a September one up. There's a September. Oh, that's August. There we go. We never posted it. Huh. Thank you, man. This whole time I thought I had XRP posted. I recorded it. I recorded it on the 17th. Yep, that's the right one. I'm gonna post that right now, my friend. Tesla bullish tomorrow? Hey guys, if you're hopping on the TikTok, right now we're doing some YouTube questions. We're gonna get back to TikTok relatively soon. These are free questions. It is super bullish tomorrow. That's what it looks like. It's a little murky actually. There's like a big move back and forth. It looks like. So I couldn't tell you like definitive. Cash App info. Oh, is that backwards? That's backwards. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. My team really could use the extra help right now until we get this thing off the ground. You know, the funny thing is that like when I tell people what I do, they automatically assume I'm trying to tell them that I'm like a multi-gazillionaire. It's like, how ignorant are people? You say stock market, automatically you must be the richest person on the planet. That's not the way it works. I have a gift I can help other people with. Helping myself, a lot more difficult. You know, I don't want to say it's not allowed, but it doesn't work that way, my friends. I wish it did. I wish it did. If it worked that way, I would have changed the entire world economy by now, for the better. Again, if you're asking about the Cash App, let me see, I can also type it in here. All right. And I believe that'll be loaded now. Nope, 5 minutes. I got a lot running on my computer. I'll let you know when it's uploaded. Or actually, you probably get an alert. But XRP for September is uploading now. Oh, yes. Huh, what What support did it didn't even get to that support. Where did it go? There's a support in here. Oh, right here. Breaks down through it, reuses it. Down calls. At the end of the day, I'm going to do that. And then I'll get back into a long position tomorrow morning. This is Hermes. This is my best friend Hermes. You're a good boy, you know. He loves you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Mwah. All right, go play. Go play. Go play. Yeah, appreciate the support, Besa. I really do. So if you feel I skipped you, just re-ask the question. I'll get to you. I'm not skipping anybody. It was because does Delaney want to be friends with you? It's kind of like they can't make up their mind about it. Things are changing. That's what it is. It's not so much they can't make up their mind. Something's changing. Something in the relationship is changing. This is for Gregory. This is for Gigi. Is Gregory getting ready to reach out for us to fix our relationship? Yes, he is getting ready to do that. Victory card's pretty auspicious. Looks like things will work out for you. Hey, Megan. I am doing yes or no questions, Ma. Will Angel forgive me soon? No. That's a no. Sorry. Aluta. Will M find out the real truth behind our fights? Ooh. This card's standing out. Looks like eventually, yes, he does eventually find out. Renee, will Mike come back in a couple of months? How about, will Mike come back within a couple of months? That's yes. Definitely somebody has feelings for you. They may be a water sign as well. But yeah, they'll be coming back. Within a couple of months. Jasmine will, and that was for Renee. Jasmine, will Alfonso and I reconcile? Oh man, it scrolled. Reconcile our relationship. That's a no. I'm sorry, Jasmine. It's the sorrow card. I'm very sorry. Janice, does my twins have the same dad? Oof. That's a yes. Twins are from the same father, Jasmine. Yes. Appreciate the follow. Thank you. You're welcome, Megan. Does Andreas, this is for Valentina Flamin, or Flamin? Does Andreas spying on you? Is Andreas spying on you, Valentina? That's an affirmative. He's in love with you. He is spying on you because he's in love with you. That was for Valentina Flamin. Georgette, is Gregory ready or getting ready to reach out for us to fix our relationship? That's a yes. Ace of Cups really auspicious, so looks like things will probably work out for you guys. That's a yes, Antonia. I believe we answered that one already, but I did it again. It's still a yes. Bryce does have feelings for you. Ooh. And most likely he's an earth sign. You're welcome, Ma. Appreciate the likes. Roop, has my boyfriend cheated on me with my best friend? Well, I hope not. That's a yes. I'm sorry to say, Janice, that's a yes. Excuse me, that's for Roop. That was for Roop. That's a yes. Janice, will Sheldon work out our relationship for the twin? That's a no. I'm sorry. Today, does Renard want you to reconcile? I'm getting the Devil card. I think you might want to start looking elsewhere. You know, there's something not being said. Something's being purposefully like there's deception here. Something isn't truthful. So be weary of that. Atupele. Jay, does Daryl have romantic feelings for me? That's an affirmative. There's also some money involved, stability possibly, something like that. Valentina Flamin, because I'm having some strange feelings. Yeah, I would go with your gut, Valentina. Cynthia, am I going to travel to the UK before December? That's a no. Sorry to say. That is a no, not before December. Georgette, is Gregory coming back? Is Gregory's coming back? Are his intentions pure? If Gregory's coming back, are his intentions pure? If Gregory's coming back, are his intentions pure? That's a yes. He's looking to the past. That's a yes, and this is likely an Earth. He's likely an Earth sign, as well, possibly with some female characteristics. Thanks for the follow. Roop, does my boyfriend love me and will he marry me? This is for Roop. I'm getting a no, Roop. I'm sorry, I'm getting a no here. Appreciate the roses. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Yeah, so I think at the close, guys, what I'm gonna do in the next like 3 minutes, I'm gonna switch from my calls to my puts. I'm gonna switch from calls to puts on SPY, and I'm gonna get out of those puts tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of those puts tomorrow morning. And get into calls tomorrow morning. So in the next few minutes, that's my plan, guys. So tomorrow morning, guys, if you want to follow along, we're on the looking at the S&P 500 chart live on our YouTube channel. So there's that opportunity tomorrow in a prominent trough or low here early in the morning. In the midst of a decline, there's an opportunity to open up a long position. I'll look to sell that as a day trade midday. Huh. It's a high here and a decline back down. Yeah, that's what I'm looking to do. It looks like we're gonna break through support. We're gonna break through a support level overnight. This ruin has just recently revealed its true meaning to me. We're going to be breaking through a support level overnight, it looks like. Alright, this is for Numi. Will Malt confess something to me soon regarding our relationship? Might be a breakup. He's had enough of something. There's enough. He's had his fill of something. But I'd say that's a yes. Emily, will I finally be in a relationship with Matt? That's an affirmative. You will, yes, be in a relationship with Matt. Emma, is that masculine girl interested in me? Yes, they're likely an earth sign as well. I got the Prince of Discs, earth sign, and that's a yes, that's an affirmative. Yeah, he's gonna confess that he's had enough of. There's like he's had his full of something. Had his full of something. That was for. What's your name? What is your name again? Numi. He's had his. What I said was that he's had his full. Yes, he's had his full of something. That's what he's gonna like confess. Ka or CA Ka. Will P reach out soon? That's a yes. Aurora, how does Martina feel about me? I'm a Cap. She's a Virgo. These are good feelings. The Knight of Cups, good feelings. So there's definitely like something. There's definitely feelings between the two of you, and these are pleasant feelings. They may also be a water sign. Either you or they are a water sign, and may even take on some masculine traits, some fatherly figure type of traits. But that was for Aurora. Yes, I can. 100% Stardust. I could do a reading. I mean, there's a million different ways I could do it. I'm just doing tarot right now because I'm also on YouTube. Oh. Wow, I almost didn't make that trade. My alarm never went off. So I'm now in, I got out of my calls. I'm in 412 puts that expire on the 29th. For those of you on YouTube, I'm in 412 puts expiring on the 29th now. I'm looking to sell those tomorrow morning here at the close, or excuse me, around the open, first thing in the morning. And I'll turn those into calls and ride those calls to the price level. This is likely the price level right here. We have 1, 2, 3, right? And then the end of a bullish trend with a nice drop. 1, 2, 3. So this price level right here, this is what we're looking for. 414. I'm going to go with 414 as that price level. So tomorrow's price level, guys, if you're wondering, if you've been waiting for that, 414 is what I'm going with. That'll be my closing price level, or maybe just a little bit above it, but I'll be looking to get in calls first thing in the morning, get out of those calls afterwards, or when we hit that price level midday. All right, I got about 5 more questions that I can answer, and then I got to go, my friends. But if you follow me, I'll be back on doing free readings whenever I get the chance. I'm looking for exposure. Best thing you could do to help me out is to share the feed with somebody. And since I'm going, maybe follow the feed, or follow us, or go check us out on YouTube, our Tarot for Traders on YouTube. All right, so. Does he still want me to think about me? This is for Maria Campbell. Campbell. Maria Campbell. I'm sorry, that's a no. That's a no, Maria, I'm sorry. Victoria, are these changes coming in? Stability. I need to look at my notes for this one. My sense is that further down the road, these changes are going to come in. Right now, stability needs to be, a foundation needs to be built. It's the power card. A foundation needs to be built from which financial gain can be built. And those are the changes that you're looking for, but they'll come. Just you have to build the foundation first. That was for Victoria. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it. Thanks for watching, much appreciated. Don't forget to follow. Don't forget to like. You can always hit us at Cash App with some donations if you like. I'll be on again tomorrow, possibly tonight, but again tomorrow around the same time. Thanks for watching, my friends. I'll see you on the next one.